Ladies and gentlemen, change has been felt tonight on pay-per-view at AEW All Out. Welcome to the One for All Professional Wrestling Podcast. Man, Tony Khan just keeps making moments. I'm back here with one of my good friends, Almighty Tay. Say what's up, Tay.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, man. It was a hell of a night tonight, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
A
man.
lot of exciting shit happening.
Yeah, man. We got the debut of Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan in the same fucking night, and I was really speechless. I was at a loss for words. Man, I'm so excited what's to come. Man, we actually had some great action tonight as well. You had any favorite matches tonight, man?
Yeah, man. My favorite match was CM Punk, Darby Allin, the Lucha Bros, and the Young Bucks. They had some pretty good matches.
Yeah, man. Like the Darby and CM Punk, I feel like that was everybody's favorite match before the match even began, honestly. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you a good one. It was actually like the first match of the night. That was a pretty good. Miro and Eddie Kingston, man. Those guys went at it tonight.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, man. Who are you rooting for in that match tonight, man?
Oh, man, I was going for Eddie Kingston. He put on a good match.
Yeah, they did good, man. It was one spot in that match that was really gruesome, man. We had Eddie Kingston getting caught by Miro in a fucking power slam off the apron.
Ah, yeah.
That shit was fucking brutal, dude. Yeah, man, those guys tore it up, man. I could say that was one of my favorite matches tonight. But yeah, man, I heard you mention the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. Now that match, that was definitely a 5-star. Did you have like any particular spots in that match that you liked in particular?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man. The part where I thought it was over for the Lucha Bros, they sat there. Young Bucks bought out a Jordan shoe with thumbtacks on it, and had Pentagon over there bleeding. And then next thing you know, Ray Phoenix just started turning up.
He did.
I ain't gonna lie. He wanted that.
Yeah, man. Like that was a bloodbath tonight, man. I was almost worried for Penta's health tonight, dude. I'm
not gonna lie, yeah.
He was bloody tonight, man. But the way he was like firing off at the Bucks, man, you would think he was fucking A-OK, man. Cause man, that is one tough son of a bitch right there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It like at the end of the match, it seemed like he almost wanted to take his mask off. He was bleeding so much. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
That was a good match. That's one of those matches I feel like is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest tag team matches of all time. Like just like the Dudleys and the Hardy Boys and Christian and Edge matches. That's what I thought of in this match, man. I'm really surprised that they gave it to the Bucks tonight. Well, not the Bucks, but I'm surprised they gave it to the Lucha Bros tonight.
Yeah, they really earned that.
So, like, who do you think is going to be next in contention as far as the tag team titles go?
I don't know. I really don't know. Just maybe Jurassic Express, maybe.
Yeah, I would say Jurassic Express is a possibility. Like, originally I had the Young Bucks winning the match, and maybe Jurassic Express were gonna fight the Bucks. But it looks like seeing what we saw at the end of All Out tonight, they're probably gonna be pretty busy with the Elite. So I don't know, man. Maybe we get the Varsity Blondes stepping up, proud and powerful. Maybe. I tell you what was a good match. MJF and Chris Jericho was very good.
Oh yeah, that was a good match. Yeah, they ref tried to really cheat Chris.
I mean,
he had his foot on the rope and sat there and gonna miscount that. And like you see, I'm glad that other ref was standing right there because that could have been the end of Chris Jericho.
Yeah, man. But I remember just like you said yesterday, you were like, even if Chris did lose, you know what I mean? You really couldn't see him step away entirely. So
Yeah.
I really do think it was a good call to have Chris win tonight because like we were all saying, like Chris lost to MJF like 4 or 5 times already, so MJF really had nothing else to prove, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so You know,
He didn't need it.
yeah, he really didn't need
As
it
High
tonight.
Praise said, he didn't need it.
Yeah, he really didn't need it tonight. But MJF, nonetheless, man, he's what 15 and well, he's 15-3 now. So I mean, he doesn't really have that many losses at all. And just one
Right.
loss against Chris Jericho when he has won like 4 or 5 matches against him. Yeah, MJF is
Mm-hmm.
fine, man. He's gonna be moving on to bigger and better things. But as far as Chris goes, he's still gonna be wrestling in AEW. But I mean, who knows? Who knows how long though? Maybe this is foreshadowing something. We never know.
You never know. We might see Chris and CM Punk.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of matches that stood out to me, but it's really a lot of matches that I really didn't pay too much attention to tonight. I'm not gonna lie, like Paul White versus QT Marshall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause that match was like what, like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, wasn't it? Not too long,
Yeah,
not too
5 to 10 minutes. Wasn't that long?
not too long of a match. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask you what happened because I actually took a piss break during this match.
Basically what happened is Paul White was dominating QT the whole time anyway. He, was slapping his chest, you know what I'm saying, throwing him around the ring, you know what I'm saying. The only hits that QT Marshall had is when he bounced off the ropes and did like a drop kick to like his kidney where or wherever he was having that surgery at.
Oh yeah, because he did have some surgery
Yeah.
around in that area. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
You
So
know
I'm
what I'm
guessing QT
saying?
was targeting that the whole match.
Nah, he only targeted one time. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And then what is it, the factory? Yeah,
Yeah.
them two, they tried to get involved and you know what I'm saying, Big Show knocked them out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ended KT Marshall with a choke slam.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So, not gonna really get into that match because I don't think anybody was really anticipating that match. I'm pretty sure it did what it needed to do for the people that wanted to see it, but nobody was probably anticipating that match at all. We had some women's action tonight as well. I did see Britt Baker retain her title, which we all knew what was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
But looks like Britt Baker is gonna be finding herself fighting Ruby Riott now, Ruby Soho, who debuted in this
Mm-hmm.
21 woman casino battle royal. So like, what did you think of that battle royal?
It was a good battle royale for being
Yeah,
placement for that.
yeah. I seen a lot of people on social media just saying that it was good filler. But I mean, like I said, it wasn't horrible. But I mean, it wasn't the best battle royal up until like the end, which was great. The ending sequences were great. But like during the
Yeah,
beginning and the middle, it really wasn't anything special at all, man. The only thing I don't like about these casino battle royals are like I don't know. I feel like when you have like a group of women coming out, depending on whatever specific deck they are, or whatever card they are, it's kind of like it kind of takes away from certain women that come out. So you may have somebody that comes out first and they may be over as hell, and then before they even get any offense, the next woman is out and it takes away their momentum. I'm like, man, that I really don't like that format. At least give them some time, to individually get their shine. But that's really my only grievance with that. But I'm surprised they gave it to Ruby Soho during her
yeah, me
debut.
too.
Yeah, because I was really thinking they were gonna just give it to Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa,
Yeah,
I wasn't really going for Thunder Rosa.
you had
You
any
know what I'm
favorites you were going
saying?
for? Like maybe Jade Cargill, maybe.
I think that girl Tay Kanati, I think that's her name.
Yeah, Tay Conti.
Um, yeah, she was actually, going off. You know what I'm saying? I think I was like, okay, she might be in the final three, but
Yeah,
she ended up celebrating that gets in the way.
yeah. She's gotten a lot better though. Especially from when I seen her in NXT, she is improved immensely. So
So she was in NXT, huh?
yeah, she was. So she has improved immensely. So I do think she'll probably end up being a major player in their women's division. You know what I mean? Their women's division isn't perfect by any means, but they are sure growing. You got women like Jade Cargill on the rise. You got the Red Velvets. You got Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, now Ruby Soho. So they're slowly building that women's division. They could potentially get Charlotte Flair for all we know. Whenever her contract ends, so their women's division is slowly growing. Let's see what else we got, man. We got John Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima. that was a pretty good hard hitting match, honestly, man. Like it just amazes me that like these 50-year-old men like Satoshi can still do what they do at that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That just shows you like that they are really masters of their craft. So what I see, it looks like Jon Moxley is kind of just playing that role of the gatekeeper of the forbidden door. So like he seems like that's gonna be his role right now in AEW, just keeping that forbidden door open.
Yeah.
See what else we got, man. We basically talked about every match that happened. Didn't want to go too in depth about it because I'm just still so excited about the debuts we saw. That's what I really want to get into. What'd you think about Kenny Omega versus Christian, though, man?
That was a great match. You feel me? I feel like Christian really gave it his all. Like Christian really wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Christian did everything he could to try to get that W.
He did. Before we get into that, I don't think we talked about CM Punk versus Darby, did we? Yeah, I don't
think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about them, or at least went into it. But yeah, man, I saw a lot of people saying that the match was boring. Once you got to the end of the match, you could see the story they were trying to tell with it. You know what I mean? It was kind of like you got the old vet comes back out of retirement and getting the feel for the ring again. You know what I mean? Getting a feel for his craft again, and you can kind of tell he's just trying to see if he still got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As you can see during the beginning, Darby was kind of like out wrestling CM Punk, so that kind of shows like
he was too quick.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So kind of gave CM Punk a little wake-up call, because I do know in his promo a couple of weeks ago, he said something along the lines of he came back because he wanted to know if he can still hang with his new crop of talent. So that's what I kind of felt like the story was tonight. He just wanted to prove to himself that he could still hang, and then by the end of the match he kind of picked up his pace and he ended up getting the W over Darby. But it really did nothing to Darby by him taking his loss. I know a lot of people probably think Darby is buried, but that is far from the truth, though, man. Darby is young. He got plenty of time to get a W over CM Punk. It's an honor to be in the ring with Punk.
Yeah. That's how I look at it too. The only way that I can see if that took away from Darby, if Darby was jobbing the whole time.
Yeah.
But Darby was actually on a winning streak.
Yeah. And even in his match, he had the offensive. You know what I mean? So this doesn't take away from Darby at all, man. But
nah, but I wanted my boy Darby to win, though.
That just shows you that he's doing good at his job, man. That you wanted him to win. But I mean, we all know Punk wasn't gonna lose in his hometown of Chicago. Even if he wasn't in Chicago, Punk wasn't gonna lose. He just came back.
He just came back. It wouldn't make sense for him to lose.
You know what I mean? But Kenny Omega and Christian Cage, man, it was a pretty good match, man. It kind of started off slow a little bit. I really hated the spot that Kenny did with the table at the beginning, where he just put the table over Christian's back on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate it, but it kind of fell flat. I kind of felt like they were looking for a bigger reaction during that spot, and it kind of fell flat. But during like the middle of the match, it did pick up though, man, and the crowd started to get into it. I really think the crowd was tired because like this pay-per-view was around 4 hours, so they were probably burnt out, especially after like the Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros. That's kind of a hard match to follow.
Yeah,
that's a hard match to follow, everything that went on in that. But I did like the finish though with the avalanche one-winged angel. That was dope as hell, man. Man, after that, man, that's when the show went from good to fucking god. Like we got Kenny Omega cutting a promo talking about nobody's gonna beat him for the title, and he said nobody's gonna beat him for the title, and he said the only people that would be able to do that aren't here, or they're dead. So that kind of got a pop from the crowd, because when he said those dead words, people thought about Adam Cole, and guess who came out? We got Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole.
It's all elite, man. So yeah, Adam Cole came out, man. I was smiling from ear to ear, man. I'm so happy for him, man. He made the right decision, because we all know if he would have resigned in WWE, his career was gonna go to shit. How do you think Triple H and Shawn feels about this?
Man, Triple H and Shawn, they definitely upset.
Yeah.
They really is upset. But at the end of the day, if it was their choice, everything would have been different.
Yeah. But too bad, they still got to bow down to Big Daddy Vince, man. So until then, man,
ain't nobody bigger than him.
Yep. So Yeah, man. I just don't see how you don't see anything in Adam Cole, man. Like that's a fucking star right there, dude. He has like everything you want in a wrestler, dude. So I don't say you let somebody like that go, but they left him no choice. They didn't even give him a reason to want to stay, man. Even with him, having his little meeting with Vince, a lot of people were saying that one thing Adam Cole wanted if he did resign with the WWE is to keep his Twitch channel, and they wouldn't even allow him to keep that. So that just shows you how much value they had in Adam Cole for them not to even let him keep a fucking video game channel. That's crazy as hell to me, dude. That's petty. But they're gonna suffer the consequences for that. Now he's in All Elite Wrestling. Kind of swerved us because when he came out, we thought he was gonna challenge Kenny and be Kenny's next challenger. But they swerved us on that one. So he's not just All Elite. He's back with the Elite now, man. He's back with his buddies. But that's when we had Daniel Bryan come out, man. Let me rephrase that. Bryan Danielson came out. He got him a little Buddy Murphy like ponytail, I see. What was your reaction when you saw Bryan come out, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I low key forgot about him until at the end. People, like when the match was over, people said, "Yes, yes, yes." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Wait a minute. When was he supposed to debut today?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Hey, don't tell me to save him for the end. Man. Come on now, you
yeah,
ain't gonna let him talk.
yeah.
You ain't gonna let him talk."
See, Tony Khan.
But
Tony Khan had no choice but to bring Bryan Danielson in because, like, you saw it, bro. Like, after the match when they started chanting, yes, 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 if they didn't produce somebody that was on the caliber of a Bryan Danielson, like, even if Bryan Danielson wouldn't have debuted, I'm pretty sure they would have been okay with Adam Cole.
yeah,
If they didn't produce Daniel Bryan, bro, they probably was going to riot in Chicago, man. I'm not going to lie.
shit, it was gonna ride if they didn't see him.
Yeah, man, but that was a great pay-per-view ending, man. Like we got Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson in the same company, man. Like
Yeah,
AEW is turning into like a fucking juggernaut as far as the roster goes, dude. Like, damn, man, like look at the guys that they have on their roster, dude. They got Bryan, they got Cole, Kenny, CM Punk, Darby. Who else they got? They got Jungle Boy, Hangman. You
yeah.
name it, dude. They got Black, and I can name more than that.
They got Andrade Idolo,
They got Penta, Ray, man.
Ray.
That's not even half the fucking list, dude. You got Sammy Guevara, man. It's insane the roster that they have, dude. Like it's dream matches all across the board over there, dude. And if you're a wrestler on the Indies or you're a wrestler in WWE, like why wouldn't you want to be in AEW? That's the place.